You say Timon's gone for this episode, so we have control of the soundboard?
It's all us. No more time.
Oh, crap!
I did the wrong one. Okay. No more timing.
Oh! Timon's gone!
It doesn't hit the same.
What's up, guys? Another episode of Ghostrunners podcast. Jake, I know we've talked a decent amount about Lancaster in the past, but one more little nugget for you from him. And this might be completely not exactly factual, but here's what I understand.
Close enough.
Brooke Macedas was telling me this story. Outside of Lancaster County, in the middle of nowhere in a field, from what I understand, is this building where top tier, high level names, musicians, acts that are used to playing in large arenas will go to this building because this building is able to simulate what the sound is going to be like in these massive arenas in order to give them an ability to practice their show in a place like, a SoFi Stadium without being, open to the world in Los Angeles and so everyone can hear them.
I just looked it up.
Really?
You're right. It is in Lancaster County. And yeah, this cavernous concert rehearsal studio, Rock Latit.
Well, hey.
Sorry.
Itty bitty, lot the titty.
I mean, how would you pronounce this? Rock. Okay, Lidditz. Let's pronounce it Lidditz.
It's Lilitz.
No, there's a T in there. It's Lidditz.
Or L-I-T?
L-I-T-I-T-Z. Or Rock Lititz. Or Rock Lidditz.
Oh, I thought it was Lilitz.
It's definitely Lidditz.
Lidditz. That's where TJ's parents actually live, is Lidditz.
Okay, so that is how you pronounce it. It's
Maybe.
A cavernous concert rehearsal studio. And yeah, U2, Metallica, Beyonce, and Bieber have all come there.
Can you imagine? Yeah, that's what, Brooke's like, yeah, so you once a year you'll see Taylor Swift at like a coffee shop in town or something because she's practicing this place or whatever.
That's so cool. Like, I remember learning, didn't Michael Jackson rent out an entire supermarket so he could shop with his family and see what it's like to feel normal? Just go to Rock Latit. Just go and just
Check
be a
it
normal
out.
person.
Yeah.
Well, no one's gonna know who you are there. They have no idea who Taylor Swift is there.
They're just going for it. Yeah, there's just a bunch of Amish people, with their sickles.
Yeah.
And in the background you hear, "It's a beautiful day." And they're just sickling the field.
That would actually be really cool. Fun little case study. All these amazing musicians come out of Lancaster County. It's how did you guys know about this? You're making such good rock music.
Yeah.
And it's they just grew up. They could just hear inklings of just, U2 and
just
Metallica
through them. Yeah.
Justin Bieber.
Yeah. They're doing their little 2-man saw. Is it too late now to say sorry? And
That is pretty funny to think about.
They're on their horse and buggy, and all of a sudden,
oh, I'm a single ladies. Oh, I'm a single ladies.
Yeah, whatever. What's a? And I said, "Ooh, I'm blinded by the light." I said, "Good episode. Let's do it." Uh-oh.
I don't know.
This tight beat means that it's
Justin,
going down
thoughts?
with some random thoughts and white meat too. Midwest best friends eating fast food on repeat. So come along, let's have some fun and go ahead, get on your feet because it's
a
the
Rock
Ghostrunners
Lidditz
podcast.
Yeah.
Have a Wednesday, everybody.
That was fun. Fun to hear the theme song in our headphones.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun. Rachel's been doing some nannying, and I think the kids there have really taken a liking to the theme song lately, too. So shout out Amy, if you're listening to this episode. Thanks for knowing our theme song.
Maybe we get an extended cut of it somewhere. Put it out there. Get a second, third verse.
Extended cut.
Little bridge in there, but from Timon.
Yeah. Diamond.
Get you a rap verse in there.
Sure, if there's time.
If there's Timon.
If there's time, I don't know.
Anyway, yeah, kind of fun fact about Lancaster. Start out the pod.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I guess they have to rehearse a stadium tour somewhere.
I've always had that thought. I just assumed that they just rehearse literally in the stadium, and if someone lived around the stadium, they could just hear it. And it's that's just how it goes.
Yeah, I guess it's probably just a more cost efficient way to do it rather than renting out a stadium. Like, hey, well, we were trying to do other events here. It's like, no, I want to rent it out for 5 days of rehearsal.
So you saw pictures. Is it like a pretty big looking place?
Let's look. Images. Got to be careful. Oh, wow. It's like a big just block. It almost looks like an Amazon like warehouse fulfillment.
Yeah, that's what Brooke said.
Center.
It's like you would never know any different.
No. That's crazy. Yeah, I guess have the stage the right size there. And
maybe they like purposely made it not very acoustically perfect so that the echoes. No, you're looking at me like, yeah, right, Brad. I don't know.
Oh, because a stadium isn't going to be acoustically great either.
Yeah,
I see what you're saying.
I think that's the whole point. Something like, I don't know. Anyway, happy Wednesday, everybody.
I don't know.
It's a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Anybody having some wins out there?
Yeah, I got a win.
Okay.
Or I don't know if you were talking to me. You were kind of talking to the ghosties, I guess. But
yeah, go ahead.
My win of the week is that the wedding video is done.
Oh, my
from Brady.
gosh.
It's awesome. I don't know what to do with it, really. Like, should we upload it? Should it be I don't know what to do with it.
I think at least, I don't know.
It's
just up to you, I guess. If you want more people to see it, or if you want just your friends to see it, or
I think first, yeah, like show our families, show our friends, or something, and then I think it'd be fun for the ghosties to see it somehow, some way. Yeah. I don't know how, but it's great. Brady's phenomenal. Did a great job. Brad did a pretty good job too. It is awesome.
Yeah,
Brad.
You don't want to give anything away?
I know. Yeah, I don't want to give it away, but because I think you guys will see it at some point. But the wedding video's in. The win of the week.
Yeah,
it is amazing. All my friends did great. Gunner's hilarious. Brad's hilarious. My dad's funny in it. It's just honestly, I told Rachel, I was like, sorry, it's so many of my friends. She's like, no, that's the way I would have wanted it. Oh. She's like, I'm glad it is.
It really is impressive, like how well he did, like how good of a job it was. And I think I would have noticed it anyway, but just because I knew that he was more of a true like video guy,
yeah,
you just notice all the little details way more. Like, holy cow, the color on that shot looks incredible. Holy cow, the fact that they got that and that. We talked about that. Like, whatever, not trying to get too much into the details, but like
yeah, his coverage is great. The gimbal, everything's so smooth.
The comedic timing was great.
Yeah.
You know, like really funny.
The music, dude.
The music was
There's
awesome.
like a couple Taylor Swift songs, a couple Elvis songs. There's Wilder Woods in there. It's just the music was perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great video. It's like 12 minutes long and it moves so fast. It's a very
cool video. I want to link now because I want to watch it again. Like I've already watched it once. It was fun to watch it. We watched it the other night on the deck. And yeah, you're like, let's go watch it right now. Kind of thing. Anyway, we laughed out loud a lot.
Yeah.
I got like emotional one time. I think it was when your dad was talking.
Yeah.
Like I was like, oh, that's still good, man.
Yeah.
That will play forever, kind of thing. So
yeah, it's cool. Rachel definitely cried watching it.
Yeah.
The first time we watched it together. It's awesome.
Man. Yeah. It so often it's like, did that video really encapsulate the day? And it's like, no, that one
was the full day.
Yeah.
It showed us golfing.
Yeah, man.
All the hilarious hijinks on the golf course.
Boy, were there some hijinks.
Yeah, it was great.
I don't know if we want to just throw it behind the paywall behind Patreon, but somehow get it to them.
I want to do something with that, like first 40 seconds. You know what I mean? Like that part needs to be like previewed somewhere. Find or maybe it's just an Instagram reel. I don't know what. I don't know what I want to do. That's what I'm saying.
Well, we can talk about the podcast more, but idea, watch it at Grandezvous.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. First look.
That's a fun idea.
Yeah, double meaning. What do you think?
I'm going to say it again. That's a fun idea.
A fun idea. Okay, if you think it's fun, I think it's a very fun idea. But I didn't know if it was like one of those like, hey, all my friends are watching my comedy special. I'm going to go in the other room because I'm uncomfortable with this.
I hear you.
But it's not the same because it's not like...
It's not my art.
It's Brady's art. It's your face.
It's my history.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun. Okay, yeah, we should do that. So maybe don't upload it anywhere until at least after the Grandezvous.
Yeah, maybe so.
Maybe so? That's fun. What's your win of the week?
My win of the week is, it's unfortunate time is not here to hear this and like me revel in his unraveling. I would revel in his unraveling for this. How's that? For
when he got done, he would hit his gavel.
Yes, and then he was so upset that he went down the rocky road, gravel.
Got it.
So I was at Starbucks the other day.
He was so upset. He went on the rocky road. Gravel. Bars.
Bars. Dang, I'm still thinking about more, but it's fine. I was at Starbucks the other day lamenting that I didn't have my Main Street Roasters coffee, and there was somebody next to me talking about the Spider-Man movie.
Okay.
And I don't know how much we've talked about on the podcast versus how much off the podcast about like Timon and like how we're like, oh, that's like a cartoon. And he's like, oh,
it's animated.
Live action. Or is that what he says? Or no, yeah.
It's animated.
Animated. Yeah, it's animated. So this woman next to me, two probably 50 to 60-year-old women next to me were talking, and their daughter took their sons or their kids to the Spider-Man movie.
Okay.
And she said, yeah, the new one, it's a cartoon Spider-Man movie. And I was just like, yes. And they said it was not good. They left 2/3 of the way into it. And my win of the week is just that this woman said that Spider-Man was a cartoon and not animated. Because Timon is like so passionate about like, no, it's animated. It's not a cartoon. And how good it is. And this woman basically said the exact opposite. And so I just want to ravel and get in the gravel.
Also 2/3. Got a ways into it.
That's also what I thought. I was like, just stay. Your kids, there's no way your kids dislike it that much. It's a cartoon.
I was with someone recently and they were kind of sharing a funny story. They're like, this person either used to work at McDonald's or some place like that. And they were like,
It was me.
oh, it was you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like the amount of times people like came back with one bite of their burger left.
My dad used to be the manager at McDonald's, and he would say people would like come, with the tiniest piece and be like, this is the worst burger I've ever had. Can I get another one? And my dad would be like, no, you can't. Are you kidding?
That's also a big thing. I've seen Steve Coop and Steve Triplett both do it. I think I've talked about it before, where like they are done eating their sandwich and go, boy, that bologna's expired. The one you just ate? Yeah. Man, this is not good.
And it's not even like, they're just regretful about the entire experience.
It's like, dang, that's too bad.
I like that they just push through though. They don't like, I see one hint of that and I'm like, I spit out. I don't even swallow it. I spit it out. I will not tolerate that. So,
man, that's expired. Yeah, that's great. Dude, this weekend's going to be fun. Our family's going to be there. Coop's going to be there. You're going to be there.
Thank you.
Sister's wedding is what I'm talking about.
Thank you. You know me. I was
Dates.
like, this weekend. Okay, let's see.
Hey.
Yeah, it is going to be so fun. Do you think, so Coop's parents are there, not the whole family.
Yeah. I think just
Fun.
Parents. It'll be fun. And
Yeah.
get to see Uncle John, your coach, officiate the wedding.
Yeah, he's like kind of, maybe he starts getting too emotional halfway through. I'm just going to have to coach him, work him through. I'm just going to be like, you're doing great, coach.
And
Come on, coach.
This niece of mine today.
You can do it, coach.
Okay.
We love you, coach.
Thanks, Brad.
Yeah, coach. Love you, man. Love you, bud. Just like a muted clap. Good job, coach.
Hey, well, I don't know if you have hey, let's give it up for Coach. What do you guys say?
Come on, coach. Yeah, coach. Me and Steve Coop are going to be calling him coach. That's amazing they called him coach in that speech.
Yes.
At your wedding.
Oh, that's great. And that's a great part of the wedding video, too.
Yes,
His
dude.
little speech.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I said that while I was watching. I was like, it's amazing that he got that exact shot. Like,
yeah, he was right in front of him. Like, he got
perfect.
Looking almost down the barrel of the camera.
Yes.
It's great.
Oh, yeah. Brady, if you're listening, you're the man.
What's cool, too, is Rachel got done watching the video for the first time. She's like, wow, that was awesome. She's like, Brady is so cool. Like, we got to hang out with him. I was like, yeah, right? I was like, he's the man. You guys got done watching the video, and you're like, we should see Brady next time we go down to Sherman.
Yeah,
I was like, that's what Rachel said.
I did. I was like, because he lives, right down the road from Kathryn, essentially. I mean, as close as somebody's going to get in Texas. Literally, as close.
As close.
Like
for front yard.
touching noses on the neighbor.
Share a fence line.
Yeah, making jokes about selling ducks right next to each other.
They could hear it.
That close.
What were we talking about?
Just
just this
the
wedding, I
yeah,
guess.
it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I know Coach Uncle John's really excited to see Steve Coop again. So friendship is blossoming.
I love it, dude.
Yeah, it's fun.
That's so fun. Because I mean, it's one thing. I don't know. I'm very excited to see friends that I haven't seen in a while. But like when you make new friends at that age, it's probably more rare. You know what I mean?
Yeah. When you live in Stratford,
yeah,
you don't meet a ton of new people.
and they're so content probably just hanging out with your parents. Like, I think the four of them are just best friends.
Yeah, they got them and the dog.
Yeah.
They're set.
What else do you need?
Mm-hmm.
The brush pile.
The forest fire going. But yeah, that's fun.
How do you feel about like going, A, how do you feel about your sister getting married? B, how do you feel about going to a wedding that's not your own? Now, like, any thoughts?
It feels good going to one so recently after mine because it's like, wow, there is no stress with this one.
Yeah.
It's happening recent enough to where it's like, I remember what it was like just a few months ago and how I felt leading up to it and everything. And like, wow, it's crazy already being on the other end of it. Like, knowing how much, goes into a wedding now. Yeah. I think I'll appreciate it more. But also, yeah, it's my sister's wedding. I'm really excited. I'm a groomsman, so I'm a part of it. But
and Rachel's a bridesmaid or no?
I think she's like a personal attendant.
Okay, not bad.
But I think is still a bridesmaid too.
Oh, a little double duty.
I think it's like, yeah, rectangle is not a square, but square is a rectangle kind of
So
thing.
you think you'll walk her down the aisle?
Oh,
fun.
I hope.
Yeah.
Boy, I hope.
Boy, I hope.
And I hope she's not wearing heels. Boy, I hope she's
oh
not.
boy, yeah. If so, then I'll walk my mom down the aisle.
Yeah, it'll be just fine there.
Yeah.
But yeah, should be fun. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Good time. I'm excited to dance too, because I didn't get to dance a ton at my own wedding.
I didn't get to dance as much as I wish I did at your wedding.
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna go crazy.
Are you?
Yeah.
I've gone back and forth. I know I'm not done dancing, but at the same time, I'm like, I think I'm past the stage of like Brad is soaking wet, kind of dancing. But maybe not. We'll see. Because Caitlin's wedding is the kind of wedding that I think people are going to get down.
I think I'm kind of with you though. Like
Yeah.
I used to get drenched and not care. I was like, well, it's a dance floor. What am I supposed to do? Now it's a little bit like,
This one will be an interesting test for me because I'm going to be comfortable enough with the clientele, if you will, the people there.
people are gonna know you there.
People are going to know me. I'm going to be comfortable enough, but I'm not. The reason I don't dance a ton these days at weddings is because I want to catch up with so many people.
Yeah.
There's not going to be that many people to catch up with.
You catch up with Usher and Lil Jon.
I can, I can talk to Coach and Steve Coop, while I'm eating dinner. Like I don't have to
I look forward to that conversation for you.
because at your wedding it was like hand. Like I want to talk to him for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And I don't get to see him or talk to him very often.
Hand made it in the wedding video.
Yeah, he did. Great video.
Great. Yeah. Great talking to for Peter during that moment.
Oh yeah, yeah, man, so good.
It's funny, dude.
Anyway, yeah, but I'm not gonna have as many people like that at this wedding.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like this
You can
wedding
focus
is
on the
more
dancing.
just like I know Jake and I know his family basically. So
Glad you're still coming. And Isaac.
Yeah.
You and Kathryn and
I
Isaac.
didn't know Isaac was gonna be there.
Yeah, I think so.
That's fun.
I think you guys sitting at the same table. So fun.
Let's go.
Can I tell you a sponsored story that I almost said on Monday's episode, but I'd like to tell you now?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's fine now.
Yeah, it's fine
We're
now.
Sponsored by Cozy Earth.
Yeah.
Okay. This story is sponsored by Cozy Earth because this story involves the bedroom. Brad? Perfect. Perfect lead in. So, almost right away when Rachel and I, joined beds, there were a couple times where I would wake up in the middle of the night and Rachel was like doing something crazy in the bed. In a sense where I was asleep and I think she was still asleep. But there was one night specifically where she is like sitting up, like on her knees, but really high up in the bed, really good posture, sitting straight up and just staring at the corner of the bedroom. I don't know if you're doing it or if you kind of like lost track of what buttons are hit.
I'm not gonna tell. No one will know.
And so we were just been laughing. It was just like, yeah, this girl is just wild. When she's like, she's not like sleepwalking, but just like moving and talking a lot in her sleep when we're in our Cozy Earth bed sheets.
Mm-hmm.
Could this be Cozy Earth induced? Probably not. They're the best bed sheets in the world, so I don't think
They're
so.
the best. Yeah.
If anything, they're gonna help you sleep way better.
Viscose from bamboo.
Cozy Earth's doing all it can to keep this girl saddled down, but she's breaking through. And so I had the idea, and it was a surprise to Rachel.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I'm gonna buy like a night vision, like surveillance camera to watch the bed.
That was lucky. I didn't know that. Let me test what this one is real quick.
Okay. That could be fun. However, Rachel didn't know it was coming. So I was looking on Amazon for like, nanny cams, surveillance cams, and then had an idea. I was like, I don't need it to record all night. I just need it to record when it like finds movement. So I had an idea. So I bought a trail cam, like what they do for like deer hunting and stuff. Yeah. Out in the wilderness.
Yeah.
The trail camera is camouflaged. So it's fully just like just straight from Cabela's.
Okay.
Just like a camo camera.
Love it.
Put it up on a tripod. I just fully have I have a tripod on my desk at the foot of the bed, set up a camera, And what's great is Rachel didn't even notice. I like just did not notice. Like I didn't even try to hide it. Granted, it's camo, but still.
Yeah.
I mean, and just instantly, just one day, there's a camera on a tripod. Rachel has no idea. So this night we get into our Cozy Earth bed sheets, and we've started recording ourselves sleeping. And then it was a surprise to Rachel. I was like, "Hey, come, the next morning, come to the computer. I got something to show you." And I plug in the SD card, and we looked through us in the middle of the night. And dude, she is a nut. She like wakes up like all the time, and it's just like moving around and scratching and like just not like a cute like
yeah
like move over, but like goes from like laying on her right side like bouncing onto her like left side, and like the sheets come with the CozyEarth.com bed sheets come with her.
Yeah.
Usually if I'm waking up in the middle of the night, it's me like trying to pull the Cozy Earth bed sheets back on myself.
Yeah.
And so it's been really fun. It's been like 3 or 4 nights now that we're into it. And every morning, part of our morning routine now, we get up, we go to the computer, and we go over the game film.
That's funny.
Of sleeping.
Sure.
And it's yeah, it's really fun. So story sponsored by Cozy Earth bed sheets. They're the best.
They are the
And
best.
I guess to give a little update, nothing crazy has really happened yet. Like I haven't caught her like sitting up or sleep talking or anything.
Okay.
There was one. Let's see if I can find it. You talk about Cozy Earth real quick. Can I try to find this picture?
Yeah. If you guys don't know, Cozy Earth crafts luxury goods and transforms your style. It's been on Oprah's 5 favorite things for 5 years in a row. They make the best bed sheets, but also they make wonderful loungewear, wonderful clothes that you can wear out. They don't have to be lounging. Go
do whatever.
Run a mile in them. I bet you can. Honestly, Kathryn loves their Cozy Earth shirts. What are they? I was trying to think. I think they are bamboo. They're viscose from bamboo shirts as well.
The shirts are pretty cool.
There's something about them. Yeah, they're just very soft but very breathable, very comfortable. Ours were in the wash. Our sheets were in the wash the other day, and we had other ones on. I missed them. I missed my Cozy Earth. So I'm excited. We got them back. But
we washed ours, got them right back on.
Yeah.
Okay, so this video, I do have one to show Brad. And if anything, I'm actually the one being a weirdo here.
Okay.
It looks like I'm practicing my shooting form.
Oh, yeah. I can just see your hand right now. I haven't pressed play yet. You guys, this is so weird to look
Isn't it
at.
weird to see? It's black and white. I mean, it looks like we're like raccoon and deer. I mean, look how much we're moving, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah. Dude, yeah. I feel like Kathryn barely moves at all during the night, and I'm the Rachel of the relationship.
Dude, get yourself a trail cam. Test it out. It's pretty fun. It's crazy how much you move. It's crazy like what you're, I'm like watching my like jaw do weird things in my sleep, or you're like, like mess with my hair in my sleep, and yeah, we're moving a ton. But yeah, that clip, the clip starts with my hand up. It looks like I just shot a basketball.
Yeah.
And it stays like that, and I kind of move around for a little bit, and yeah, we're both moving for like that entire 10-second clip. So
it is funny. Yeah, it feels like your movement inspired her movement.
Yeah.
A little bit there. That's so funny.
So it's just kind of fun. It's crazy how often you move around in your sleep. And I'm excited. Rachel's going to be out of town next week. So I think I'm going to set up the camera when I'm by myself and see like, all right, do I move this much when I'm by myself, or is this because I'm sleeping next to
independent variables kind of thing?
Yeah.
Interesting. And do the same for her, another time.
When she's by herself too. She
needs to, and send you the footage. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, Cozy Earth, all that to say, makes you sleep better.
Their sheets are great.
You can literally shoot baskets in your sleep and still stay asleep.
You won't even remember it.
You'll be so comfortable. So check them out, CozyEarth.com. You can get 35% off with GRKC, which is just an amazing deal on some truly amazing bed sheets. They're 10-year warranty on everything they sell. So check them out. You'll love it.
CozyEarth.com. Cool.
Yeah, let's see. Recently, kind of currently trending, I guess, if you will, with Bo. I feel like people just love hearing Bo stories, and there's just little idiosyncrasies he has. Idiosyncrasies. The latest one he's doing is like he clicks his mouth, like how people will be like,
yeah.
He does it all the time, and it's so funny. Like he'll be like, yeah, and then we went there, but it was locked. Like he does it so much. The other day, we had Datter Day. We had Datter Days from home the other day because we didn't have our van. It was in the shop, and so I was down in the basement with them having a little tea party. And Hattie actually got like real water for the tea party and was pouring it out, bringing it over to me, And Bo's like, I'm gonna pour some out for me too. And Hattie's like, no, Bo, don't do that. I'll pour. You can't do that. You're too little. And he didn't do it at first. And then Hattie and I were drinking our tea. And then we look over and Bo's just like poured it and overflowed it over his like tea cup. And he just goes, or Hattie just goes, Bo, what are you doing? He just goes, I just overflowed it. And so just always kind of making that little clapping noise or clapping, whatever you want to call it with your lips.
I can barely do it.
I know he's really good at it too. And he can do it like mid conversation. Like it's not like at the end of the thing. He's like, and then I don't know, this happened.
It's from his dad.
Anyway, it's really cute and really funny. And so he is, I feel like as far as parenting goes these days, like so often people be like, what are your kids' ages? And I'll tell them, 6, 3, and 1. They'll be like, whoa, you guys are in the thick of it. And I'll just kind of laugh and be like, no, we're not really in the thick of it. Lately, it's been like, oh,
thicky.
We're thick. Yeah. This is the tough times. Like not like truly all the time, but it just, Bo specifically is just so high, so low as far as just like his emotions. And it's not like, oh, he's in a bad mood for an hour. It's like, oh, he was just in a good mood and then, snap out of it then he goes into this, kind of crazy mode. And then, I get him laughing again. And then 3 minutes later, he's back again. And it's like, what are we doing here? How's this going? So
thankfully, Hattie's pretty consistent from what I can tell. And
exactly.
That makes it nice.
And that's honestly, I think that's maybe part of helps me be sane within the craziness of Bo is like, hey, Hattie was like this at one point with this craziness and she disobeyed a lot and had tantrums a lot and all this stuff. And we were disciplined and like stuck with it and like held strong to, her tantrums and didn't give in and look at the results.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying Bo's going to be exactly like Hattie, but I'm just saying like, but I think so much of it is the Lord and her, just DNA is just Hattie is sweet. But also I think it's like, we definitely played a part in like trying to steward that well. And so, hi, Caitlin. So anyway, I think that's my motivation as far as like, there will be fruit at the end of this.
It will pay off.
Yeah, he's 3. This is what happens when you're 3. We gotta be patient. 3-nagers. Yeah, I tell you. Anyway, so he's so sweet and so crazy all at the same time. But the smacking lips thing is so cute. And it's one of those things. He's so cute, and so it's like, I have such a hard time getting upset with you, but at the same time, I have to be disciplining you, or else you're not going to learn.
He is cute.
He's so cute, man. So anyway, just fun times. Fun times with Bowie.
Fun times with Bowie. I think with that said, let's see who co-created this little cutie. Let's get Kathryn back in here.
Yes.
Let's get Rachel back in here.
Our better halves. Yeah, we asked him to come earlier, but they weren't available. And that's the thing. He does it once during the sentence and then once after. That's what's so cute. He like sandwiches it.
I gotta hear that.
They weren't available.
You should try to get a video of him sometime soon and then put it up somewhere as like a preview of Wednesday's episode.
And sometimes it kind of like overdoes this face too. Like, weren't available. It's so funny, dude. Oh man, and we don't like put too much emphasis on it because we don't want him to like stop doing it because he knows that we like.
Hey, it's cool. That's why you want to talk.
So we're just kind of laughing to ourselves about it.
Well, let's get the girls back in here for part 2 of Ask the Girls, Rachel and Kathryn. Okay, we got the ladies again, and we're going to do another hour-long schmores instead of answering questions. Let's do it. Kathryn's got her headphones up to her like it's an old 1930s telephone. Is Mary here?
You talking to me?
We're actually going to start talking about our newest and most exciting new sponsor, Nimi.
Nimi.
Brad, you're looking a little... Brad, I looked...
Yeah.
From the top. Brad, I looked in the mirror today.
Good.
Nice. And you hit the right one.
Yeah.
Actually, that was better than anything I was going to say. So that's great. Anyway, Nimi has decided to sponsor the podcast and also throw some product our way. Mm-hmm. It's skincare. It's awesome. You guys should support it. We've got, I may need something in the morning. May I introduce you to the morning peptide cream.
Hello.
Vanna White over here.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Time for, I'm getting sleepy. Oh.
Hard day's work.
Let me introduce you to the nighttime hydrating cream.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. What's the other one?
Hydrating.
Oh, I need to deeply clean the skin while gently exfoliating.
Oh, I'm in that kind of mood. I need the vitamin C
Vitamin C.
cleanser. Is that what it is?
Yep.
Yep.
Whatever it is, I put it on myself, just on my face.
Yeah.
Rachel walked in, I was bathing in it.
Yeah.
No, it feels good. It's got the little what was called little beads that kind
Yeah.
of
Exfoliate.
Exfoliate.
Scrub your scruff.
Yep.
For the men out there,
Hashtag scrub your scruff.
scrub your scruff. This is a unisex product.
Sure.
Anybody can use it.
Sure.
And they have two. They have 3 core values. Oh my gosh. Faith, family, freedom.
Absolutely.
Those are the 3.
We love it. We're right there with them.
Retweet.
You're like all those things.
Three core values, 3-step anti-aging routine here. With here.
Holy
with these
Trinity.
things. Ladies, you guys obviously are way more into the skincare game than we are. Talk
What?
about your experiences with Nimi. What do you think of them?
Oh, it's wonderful. They're very, very hydrating. More hydrating than the stuff I usually get from my dermatologist, I would say.
Whoa!
Yeah. I would.
You hear that,
Heard
Dr.
it
Andrews?
here first.
Yeah.
It didn't
Okay.
make my face swell up, which has happened before.
Apparently,
so
she's gonna
that's
show me
great.
pictures later.
Seriously. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's great, and it smells so good. I was laying on my pillow last night thinking this smells so good.
Okay.
And the hydrating one is pink.
Yeah, how
Which is kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah,
cute. Very Barbie.
For the Barbie lovers.
Yes.
For the Barbie lovers out there.
But it's not a Barbie because everybody loves it, and we love it.
Nice.
Yes.
Good.
It's a Betty White. Everyone loves it.
Got it. Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
I thought you were trying to do like a Betty Davis.
Was that the time?
Nice. Best part is you guys don't have to pay full price, you silly goose. You can get 10% off. The code is Ghostrunners. Go to NimiSkincare.com. I have it linked below, but Nimi is spelled Nimi.
Yep. Check them out. They are high quality products. They've done all the research for you so that you can just enjoy the good stuff. So if you want to look beautiful like our ladies here, check out Nimi.com.
Just get it.
Ghostrunners.
Let's do it.
Know that, Kath?
Thanks.
Okay. First question. This is Ask the Girls. We asked people on Instagram to submit questions. This comes from, it just says Ghosty for both of you. Are you offended by the phrase, bagged my dough?
Oh, gosh.
Oh,
Starting out hot.
widely debated on Facebook.
No.
Oh, good.
Rachel?
No.
Batting 1,000.
Yeah.
Did you answer how you wanted us? Okay.
Almost had a
how you
joke.
wanted us to-
Almost had it. Hey, try again.
Green.
Hey, try.
What's that one?
Jeez.
Yeah, that sounded like a fairy tale.
Yeah.
Which one was that?
It's like a zipper.
All right, when you say
This-
the joke right, I'll say it.
Did we answer how you wanted us to?
Yes, you did perfect.
Ooh, that one is gonna be my new favorite. I like that one. Bagged your dough. Yeah, I'm not offended by it. I understand. I think I don't remember exactly the line of reasoning with that, but
Oh, you understand like where people are coming from if they don't
yeah, that they were
Yeah.
offended.
like it? Yeah, sure.
I kind of forget exactly what it was, but no, not offended at all.
Rachel, any thoughts?
Good thoughts, Kath.
Sorry.
Same.
I mean, I think
it's fine. I don't take it too seriously.
Yeah, I think one argument was like a trophy wife, which right?
Mhm.
Is that right?
Oh.
That, like people
look,
thought it was like alluding to a trophy wife.
Look at her antlers.
Look at her. Look at the antlers on that one.
10-point buck.
Um,
That's not a dough, I guess.
not that I
Sorry.
necessarily want to be a trophy wife, but I'm okay with like, I don't know. I mean, the Bible says, I forget what it says exactly, but something with like wives are like a crown to their husband. And so in a sense,
Trophy adjacent.
yeah, trophy adjacent. So I'm okay being a trophy adjacent, but
Okay. Dophie adjacent.
I gotcha. Good. You could reach it quicker than I could.
That's good.
All right,
Anyway,
we'll move on. This one's from Shannon. She said, what is an impersonation slash accent slash regular joke that your husband does that regularly makes you laugh out loud? What do they do that gets you every single time? Fun question. Thanks, Shan.
Rachel?
Oh gosh. Actually, in my email to Joel, the guy who did our wedding, I think I explained that Jake has 1,000 characters and that he should have been a theater kid because he's always in character. One of them that and doesn't ever make it. Actually, it makes me laugh because it's so cringy, and he does it daily.
I don't
is
know
your
what
your knock on the door when you're leaving?
Oh, yeah, I don't know what.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know how you name any of these characters, but I don't know. Just
So what does that mean?
Can you demonstrate? Like
I don't know. Just
you
like
would do it on this thing.
hey, I'm gonna head to Correct Opinions. You take care of the old. You take care of the abode, all right? I'll be back.
It's so bad.
I'll be back.
But then I laugh and it enables the behavior, and he keeps doing it.
Just I don't know what that
Sounds
character
like
is.
Cousin Max.
But
Yeah, it's just like a older
like a
man,
basic guy.
Yeah,
Just,
yeah.
just
All
like a
right.
dad.
All right.
Like
I'm heading out. Don't burn the place down. Just stuff like that.
right.
Like I don't know. I never knew I had this in me. I never
That
acted
is
this way around
funny.
roommates, around friends, but around Rachel.
It's a constant performance.
I'm doing whatever I can to make her laugh constantly.
It's fun and it's ever evolving, right?
Yeah, it's like I just
Which
discover
is like a game.
Yeah, discover new ones all the time. I forgot. What did I do kind of recently? There was something new. Oh, I was like it was like we shared a locker room together.
Oh my gosh, yes. When you call me Coop.
Coop! Oh, what's up, Coop? I was like whipping her with like a towel. Oh, Coop! Come back here. She's like, you gotta stop that.
Yeah, it's a bad one. Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
That's amazing. Wow.
So yeah, little
That is
theater
good.
kid.
That
in
was a
me.
great question.
Yeah.
I didn't expect a solid
Yeah.
answer like that.
You have anything?
The first one that comes to mind is kind of basic, but it's your Trump impression. Like I think like y'all's video y'all did of Trump back on Twitter, I think is what it was.
Oh,
That one was so funny to me. I don't know. It was so funny. Which
Really?
I feel like he's somewhat easy to impersonate. And so
I don't impersonate him that often anymore.
yeah.
Maybe I
don't
did
know.
back in the day.
I don't know. When you talk about China, I don't know. It was just funny.
You know, when we're just talking about China
I know.
randomly.
So that one does make me laugh. And I also kind of forgot about it until you did the Jake and the knocking thing. But I think you've told the story one time with Hattie, I think, when I was in the hospital having Hattie and the anesthesiologist came in to give the epidural. And he like, quick little knock on the door. Anesthesia.
Yeah.
He
In
said
this
that.
really low voice, anesthesia.
And I, of course, like probably didn't even like hear him say that. And for whatever reason, Brad thought that was funny or like, I don't know. It just like,
It became an inside joke.
it's so for the longest, and you still do it.
Yeah.
But for the longest time, it would just be like anytime he would like, I don't know.
She's like brushing her teeth in the bathroom. I
And he'd
knock
like,
on the door. Hey, anesthesia.
it's just like all the time.
Yeah, that's a good
I
word.
thought that was
Ah,
funny.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
funny
fun.
inside joke.
Okay.
It's been around years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway.
Logo out on me there. Nice. Next question from Emily Miller is one for each of you.
Okay.
Rachel, do you want kids soon? Kathryn, do you want more kids? Also, y'all should start a mom podcast. I would listen.
Rachel and
Rachel.
Kat. Yeah.
I should start a mom podcast.
Yeah, get on
that,
You're a
Rachel.
nanny, you know. You
Oh,
Yeah, that's the same thing.
yeah, it's the exact same
Counsel
thing.
little kids. Yeah. All those things are good. Go ahead.
What was the question? Do you want kids? Is that what it said?
I
I
want
do-
kids soon. Smiley face emoticon.
Oh. Let's do it on the count of 3. You say how many months and or years you guys are going to have.
Ooh,
kids.
fun.
Okay.
Wait. Sorry.
So
Hold on. I want to
from
nail
today,
this.
from
Months,
today,
days, or years?
what's the period of time that is going to take before you guys have kids?
Before we were pregnant, before a kid is born.
Before the kid is in your hands.
These hands.
Mm-hmm.
From now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Okay. All right. I got an answer.
Okay.
All right, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
2 years, 7 months.
I was about to say 2.5 years.
Aye.
I was gonna say the exact same thing.
I didn't see it coming.
Oh, 2 years, 7 months. That's exactly what I was
Surprised me.
saying.
Well, here's how
He
I
did
got
1, 2,
stuck.
3.
I didn't know we were going after 3.
After 3.
For some reason in my head, there was a lot going on. 2.5 years, which then I was like, maybe I should do it in months. And I was about to say 18 months. And I was like, no, that's not right.
That's not 2.5
and
years.
then I also was like, ooh, should I do a joke and be like 7 months?
Oh.
So I had all that going on.
Gotcha.
I had all that going
That
on.
would have been good.
And what came out was, aye.
Too many thoughts in my head.
7 months would have been a good joke.
I know.
You want to?
7 months.
Dang it. I tried to
Cricket.
make it laugh.
All right, let's do this again. If you're comfortable, how many kids will you want on the count of 3?
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
I will say.
No,
You
hey,
don't say the
hey,
right
hey.
answer.
Oh, because okay. Ready on 3? After 3, you're gonna say the answer. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Until we
3 or
get one of
2?
each gender.
3 or 2?
Yeah, I think
What answers?
We've each talked. Yeah, we talked 2 or 3.
Yeah.
But I
Probably
also kind of
3.
feel
I
like
love
if we
kids.
have 3 and they're all 1, do we try one more time?
Probably.
Yeah.
Do
You
it.
got to get a little girl.
Yeah.
Gotta get a little boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little pup.
Yeah.
Gotta get a little dough. Man, I think I
fun.
want a little volleyball girl, maybe more than Rachel does.
I think so.
Oh, I want a little volleyball girl. And I think Rachel wants a little theater boy. Way more than I do.
You'll be great.
Your little Oliver Twist.
Little Bugsy Malone.
Timon.
Yeah.
Oh, Timon.
Timon's wonderful.
All right, count of
That's fun.
3. Do you want more kids? And if so, how many? And if so, when will they be in your hands?
All of these in the one answer?
1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
I want 5,
Oh.
maybe.
Whoa. News to me.
More. And then so 7 months.
Wink, wink. Do the button. Never mind.
Too late for the
Yeah,
button.
too late.
You want 5?
More kids.
5 more?
5 more?
Seems like a lot.
4 more kids.
baby.
Please,
Babysit.
God, give me 5 more.
Thanks.
I'm a nanny, which makes me a mom, so
Yes. So
Mom co-host.
that'd be really good. That'd be really helpful.
Let's just
5?
keep having them until we have one the same age as Jake and Rachel's kids.
Fun.
oh, that's a good idea.
That's
Yeah.
fun. That's fun. Yeah.
We try to
I
sync
don't know.
up.
You know us. We're not like super planners. So
No, we're not at all.
who knows?
That's fun. It's a great idea.
If we have
Yeah.
5 more, woo, that would be 8.
That's right.
How many do we have right now?
Checks out. It's good by me.
Yeah.
Catherine, question from Brittany. What do you do to keep your children rooted in Jesus instead of the things of this world?
Whew. That's a big question. I don't know. I don't really know how to answer this exactly. I feel like I monitor their exposure
Mm-hmm.
a lot. So most weeks they get to watch a movie on Friday. That's about it. Sometimes, okay. So I guess what I mean by that is more of like, just because this movie is on Netflix Kids doesn't mean they get to watch it.
That's good.
Like, I want to know everything they're watching. I want to have already watched it or, read it, I guess if it's a book, before they do. So I guess that's how I keep them from the world. Keeping them grounded. Hi, Georgia. Hi.
While you were starting that answer, Georgia was just licking the tripod that the camera's on. I'm like, what in the world is on that tripod?
That's fun.
Really
I don't know. I guess going into the same like book, TV, more like book thing, I guess though. But I like to do a lot of like positive stories or a lot of like I'm trying to think like Christopher Church Mouse books. I don't know if anybody knows what those are, but it's like it's a story of this mouse, but it's rooted in like a biblical principle, so it teaches like
Ooh.
obedience or patience or self-control and has Bible verse about it. And
Maybe work your way up to like Narnia books, like how they kind of have like similar stories.
Yes.
That's like the elementary version of those, maybe.
Patty and I read Lion and the Witch with the Wardrobe.
Oh,
this
already
past
there.
winter. Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah,
Yep.
it was a great one. So fun. Anyway,
I remember that.
I guess that's my answer. Is that good?
Yeah, I feel like we do all the sheltered kids videos, and we definitely are sheltering our kids, like
Yeah.
intentionally. Like we're like,
Yeah.
hey, there's things going on that we don't want people to see or know, or
And I think
You know.
I'm just more of the thought of like
we want our kids to see it.
there are really good things. Like meaning like I feel like there's sometimes where it's like okay, but like everybody is watching Gabby's Dollhouse on Netflix. It's like okay, that's fine, but like we watch Curious George and we like it. You know, I don't know anything about Gabby's Dollhouse.
Who's
Like
Gabby's mom?
yeah, like I don't know.
I've become a lot more
So-
sensitive ever since having kids to like sarcasm in TV shows and
yeah.
movies and stuff.
Because you don't want your kids talking that way.
Yeah, because like it's amazing. Like right now, I feel like somewhat Gaddy's so innocent to the idea that she even could be like disrespectful to her parents.
Or
Like, I
even
think-
mean to her siblings. I've
Yeah.
thought that a lot of like
She's
different
so
shows
sweet
or
to Bo.
books. Like, and Hattie is just very much that way. Like she soaks in and she analyzes like everything that she sees or reads or hears. Just very much internalizes it.
Mhm.
And so I'm like, yeah, let's give her lots of examples of sisters being really kind to her siblings instead of the ones that are arguing or snarky or whatever.
Right.
Anyway,
Great answer. People are going to love that.
are they? I hope.
Piper asked Rachel a question. She said, Rachel, what is something funny or interesting you learned about Jake only because you now live together? Example, my husband learned that I never close any boxes or lids.
Oh my.
Ah.
Never.
Lids.
Piper,
That's-
think about it.
Lids. Pipe.
Things get stale.
Lids is bad. Don't look at me before the things get stale. I eat them before they go stale.
It's not true. What did I eat the other day that was stale? Something. Anyway, go ahead.
Jake takes forever to shower, go to the bathroom.
He's pretty slow
Yeah.
for a quick basketball player.
And someone
Slow
who
guy.
apparently loves efficiency.
You don't know what I'm doing on my phone in there.
I don't.
Honestly, in the shower last night, I wrote probably like 8 jokes for the roast.
Good job.
I think that's wildly efficient. That's great. That was time well spent.
And you're using Nemi the whole time.
Yeah, Neemian up a storm.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing that I found interesting is that for your socks, you don't like match them and ball them together.
Oh,
You
yeah.
they're just stray socks. All of his socks are stray.
They're typically loose.
Do you find its mate? Or do you
He
just
doesn't
grab
have a
two?
mate.
Oh, there are no mates.
Well, they're all the same sock, so they all match.
But back in the day, you used to just wear 2 different socks a lot.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah.
But now I just got one type of sock that I wear every single day. But
I
they
don't-
are not
That's your
matched
sock.
together.
That's efficient.
I don't hate that.
Yeah, I don't hate that either.
don't hate that.
If that's literally the only option, so you just grab 2 socks.
Because you don't have to look around for a match. You just have to look for another sock,
Yeah.
which all the socks are together.
Interesting.
Oh, got 3. Put them back.
Yeah. You never know. Put one in your pocket.
That is so funny you say that because I have a sock, one of my socks in my purse. I've had it in there for like a week. Why is a sock in here? One sock.
Never know.
Single sock.
Never
3
know.
socks.
You never
Only
know.
one to
Not
go.
anyone.
Funny answer, Rachel. This is from Andrea for both of you. New book Rex. Also, what's for dinner tonight? She said.
Mm,
What's going on back there?
Never mind.
I have headphones on. I
I'll tell you
can't
later.
hear
I heard you.
Good,
From
you
here.
got it.
Yeah.
Dang, it's probably funny.
So what was for dinner tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, geez. I was running late from the therapy clinic, so I just picked up a salad. Didn't make anything, but it is a place that I love, Mr. Euro, and
sure.
their Greek dressing.
Sure.
I buy
Probably.
it by the pint. I've got a pint of it in my fridge.
Oh, cool.
It's
Next
so
time
good.
you pick up yourself a salad from there,
I will
make
give
it
you a
2.
pint.
Or get me a pint.
And a pint.
Great.
It's so good. And before our
That
Good
sounds good.
Ranchers
Sounds
went bad from the electricity being
Which-
gone,
Finish that thought. Finish that thought.
really sad.
Finish that thought.
I was making the like pitas with their chicken with this dressing, and it was so good.
You guys, we live across the street. I have a deep freezer. Our electricity did not go out. I have coolers. I have all these things. When I heard that today on the podcast, I was like, oh, I did not know it was out for 2 days over
That
here.
is so sad.
And
I'm so
we were-
sorry.
First of all, we were
We were
both out of
both gone.
town.
I know.
But I just assumed I was like, oh, if the power's out there, it's just out everywhere. I didn't think to like
Yeah, that's
ask people
true.
across the street.
I know.
I
What are
did
the
think
odds?
about your
I
deep
know.
freeze.
It was all of this side of the street. It was actually kind of crazy. That first night, it was pitch black over here. Kind of
Ooh.
spooky.
That is sort of scary.
It was spooky.
Sorry, Caitlin.
Yeah.
I know, Georgia.
Caitlin drove home in the middle of the storm. Caitlin, do you hear
Whoa.
She's using Nemi right now in the bathroom.
Okay. Well, Hattie and
Neiman.
I were watching out the front window, and when we couldn't see your house, did you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah, couldn't see your house because it was raining so hard. Anyway,
Wow.
and Hattie was like, "Look, there comes Miss Caitlin."
Carrying in a rug?
No, I missed that because I couldn't see the house. That's oh my
oh, wow.
gosh!
She carried a rug in.
But I did see you drive home, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, she's gonna have to live in her car until this thing blows over, or run inside with a rug."
Yeah. Commitment to the game.
Anyway, what was the question?
I just thought of something else that I started doing once we lived together, and you couldn't believe it. The way I dry off from the shower.
Oh my god.
Rachel's like, "All right, are you doing that to be funny?" I was like, "This is just how I dry off."
It
She's like,
was.
"All right, you can stop now." And I was like, "This is just how I dry off."
It
You're like a dog,
is.
just like,
I just go crazy on my hair just because it's
Oh,
thick
yeah.
and you have to like get in there. And Rachel's like, all my hair would be out of my head if I did.
I would be bald right now.
Yeah.
That was it. Just real quick. Just thought of that.
It is crazy. It is very fast.
This question was not for me, but something I learned about Brad is the way he puts on a shirt.
Oh,
It's very fascinating.
Is it weird?
Yes, he gets like the here. I have a shirt right here. He gets like the head hole, you know, he gets it all ready, and then he like throws it up in the air and like catches it with his head. He's like,
Do like a ring toss kind of thing? I do not do
yes,
that.
you do.
I don't. I throw it. I get my head in first,
And
and
then he like spins it around. Whoever's supposed to go.
I've kind of seen that. before.
doing?
I don't. I do that part. Like
He's
when
a
you're talking
walking
about-
carnival.
Like, yeah, I'm not like
Wow.
shooting out of a cannon trying to get through there or anything.
And then it's like he never knows like which direction's where and gets his arms
Yeah,
in.
that's true. I am a little bit
What a
haphazard.
strange way to get dressed.
Fair
Anyway,
enough.
so I'm a little bit nervous as he's teaching Bo how to get his clothes on. I'm like, gosh.
Brad's hilarious hijinks.
Yeah, that's little Brad.
Dinner tonight, we had C3 Bros.
Ooh,
Not even
what
kidding.
one?
A new one.
And Good Ranchers.
And Good Ranchers.
Good
yeah,
Ranchers,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wagyu
We
beef.
had coconut curry meatballs.
Wow.
Kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
It really was. Our kids loved it.
Our kids
They were like,
That's
these are the
awesome.
best meatballs ever, which I was like, thanks, guys. But the other ones I've tried were good too. But yeah, they loved it. Like Bo asked for seconds.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's a big deal when Bo asked for seconds.
I
At
feel like
the program.
coconut's
deal.
not a big thing for kids to like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for them.
It was surprising,
I know.
but very good.
Anyway, that's what we had. Oh, book recs. What was your book rec? Did you have one?
It's an inside joke from Barbie.
Yes, it is. We read Remarkably Bright Creatures for our book club.
Yes.
And that was cute.
Yes, I
Is
really
that
liked
the one
it.
about the octopus?
Yes, it is
Yeah.
about an octopus.
I got an octopus book for our kids. My kids, not yours.
For our kids, we watched.
But it's about it's a true story about an octopus that
That's
escapes
fun.
from a zoo.
Oh wow!
I know. I haven't read it yet.
That's
but
so cool.
I was like, well, I just read a book about an octopus, so this
Yeah,
is very
that's fun.
on theme.
Cute.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a good one.
They're like very, very smart. Like
Yeah. They
Like,
have
I was,
2 brains or 2
Yes.
hearts or
Oh, I forgot. It's
something really interesting.
I was reading about like an octopus in the zoo that like could get out of its cage and would go and eat another fish in the
Yes.
other tank and would go back into its tank, like but knew the exact time when the guards would leave.
that's
Yes.
at
exactly what
night.
happened in
That's
this
what.
book.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes,
He would go eat out of the trash can or the.
and he'd eat the sea urchins
Yes.
down low.
Yeah,
Which is very interesting.
it
That's
is,
not
and
my
that's
new
kind of
favorite animal.
real life. Yeah, they're brilliant. They're
They have-
remarkably bright.
They have 9 brains and 3 hearts.
Oh, there we go.
9 brains.
9 brains.
Yeah.
I mean, after 7, you're just showing off.
I'm also reading right now. Apples Never Fall,
Oh,
which you've already
yes,
read.
I have.
and you didn't love.
You're not gonna like the ending.
Mhm. Okay.
I hate that.
But I was like hooked. Like
Yeah,
I was very
I'm intrigued.
It
yeah.
was. I think I maybe give it 4 stars out of 5.
Whoa.
You're so nice.
Oh.
I know.
There's a book. What book did you read lately that you hated?
did.
Hated. And she was like, I still gave it 3.5 stars.
It's failing.
What?
It's failing.
Oh, on like Goodreads.
Yeah.
That's
I feel like if
funny.
you hate it, that would be
Yeah,
a
Rachel
1.
goes to like absolutely trash this thing on Goodreads, and then she sees like, well, everyone else is being really mean, so
Well, I'll give it a 3.5.
Yeah.
3.5. Raise the average.
Huh.
nice.
Nice. Next from Erin. She said, what are some of your favorite small things to do with your husbands?
Small things.
Small things.
Army men.
Small things.
Little bugles.
Yeah, bugle crumbs.
I really like driving
Yeah.
with Brad.
Mhm.
Kind of random.
You as the driver?
Actually, I really prefer Brad being the driver because then I can look around more.
You like looking around while Brad drives.
I do.
She likes just like going for a drive. Like
I
Rachel
love
has
going
dog
for a drive.
tendencies too.
Yeah. Hey, dogs are happy.
sticks her head
you
out
know?
the window. And, yeah.
Hey, I've done that. Florida.
Yeah. So often it'll be like we're ending a date night, and she's like, "Can we let's just drive?"
Let's just drive. And date nights are often like sunset time or dusk, and so it's really pretty outside. And I don't know, it's just fun, and I like it. I like driving through the country, but I also like driving through the city, like Casey Mo, and there's just like Ward Parkway, and
Oh
like,
yeah.
We
There's
love
just-
the parkway.
Yeah.
architecture.
it's
Yeah.
just so pretty
That's so
over
fun.
there.
I feel like good conversation happens when you're driving a lot.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Anyway, driving.
Good answer.
Yeah, thanks.
I would say we've been walking a little bit lately. I think that's really fun.
Fun.
Like the last Thursday, we were gonna walk and get gelato. We ended up at the Moonlight
Moonlight.
Moonlight
Market.
Market.
Brad was there.
I was there. I went on a walk.
He walked there.
Yeah.
We were there.
Were you at the Flying
Cute.
Cow?
Yeah, saw
Yeah.
Peter Coring.
Yes. That's fun. I didn't go.
Brad
inside.
came home and it was
But
like, we got to go to Flying Cow. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Because Peter Coring works there.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, oh my gosh, did you see him? And he was like, no, it was really crowded, so I didn't go in.
Oh.
You guys were probably
We were
inside.
crowding it.
Yeah.
We
were
could have been
crowding it.
inside. I didn't even know he worked there. I was just
Really
like looking
cute
around and then
place.
like, I'll take some of the cake batter. He's like, what's up, Jake? I was like, oh, Peter.
Cake batter, please.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Give me a sample of cake batter.
Nice to see you. Where's my sample?
Well, we said I really wanted to go to Moonlight Market this time. We were going to take all the kids, but it was kind of a
I
disastrous
was
night.
saying,
for
I
the
hope
kids,
that the kids
so-
get to go. That's fun.
It was
I
a really
know.
cool kids
We're
thing.
gonna do
Yeah.
it. Yeah, we're gonna do it next month.
Yeah, the kids were rough that night.
It
It was like maybe we'll take them if dinner goes well.
and it was like
Dinner
this
did not
is
go well.
going south. Anyway,
So.
walking.
That's fun.
Walking and driving.
walking away.
Transportation.
Yep.
Somebody
Yeah.
somebody saw me at the park the other day, recognized me, said, "I love your show." I think is what he called Jean Shorts.
Talk show.
And said, "I think I saw your partner." Which I also love that term for you. But your partner walking the other day with a girl, but I was kind of staring at him. But by the time I realized who it was too late. So I think he saw you.
So watch
walking
for people
around.
staring at
Walking
you.
with a girl.
Good way to get eyeballs.
I think it was like he said it was early in the morning.
Yeah, could have been the time we ran all those ghosties at McLean's.
Oh yeah.
Oh, fun.
Fun.
Big walkers.
Question for Kathryn from Megan with an H and 2 N's. Wild.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Kathryn, how much of a
Man.
crunchy mom are you? What is a crunchy thing you like to start doing?
I would like to say.
Yeah, that's probably what she meant. Like, what's something you're
Yeah.
currently trending on?
I am a closet crunchy mom.
Not anymore.
I feel like I'm
Out.
Outed.
crunchier than people might realize, but I keep it to myself.
I like
Do you
you're like
agree?
yeah. But you're like a cool, like a normal crunchy mom.
Am I?
Yeah.
You don't have like the bumper stickers to back it up. Like you do
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
you're not like in your face like you have to do it my way kind of crunchy
Yeah.
mom. You're just like I choose to do it this way. That's my thing.
Okay.
Do whatever you want.
I also meant I do a lot of crunchy things that nobody knows about.
Well, that's my point because you don't like advertise them. You don't say
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
like what kind of stuff do you do that no one knows about.
Something I would like to get into. I would really like to get into sourdough, like having a
Okay.
starter
Oh, yeah.
and all that.
I'm actually surprised you haven't yet.
I have attempted in the past. I
Catherine
bet
kick. Yeah.
it's hard. It's hard.
I-
But we were with some new friends last night, and she has one, and she was like, honestly, it's just like once you get a rhythm with it, she was like, it's so easy. And I was like, I know, and I just never have gotten a rhythm. I haven't really given it that much of a chance.
It sounds like you are, there's like a part of you that's like stuck in like April of 2020. Because in the Monday episode, you're like, everyone's talking about Tiger King.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I just don't get it. In sourdough, man, when am I going to have an opportunity to?
Yeah.
Everyone's talking about sourdough.
Man.
Pickleball. You know?
Oh, wow, pickleball. You
Yeah.
know, here's a random deep thought for you. Okay, during
okay.
lockdowns of 2020, like during those few month time, I feel like so many people were like coming up with new hobbies, pickleball, sourdough, all these things, Tiger King, all these things you mentioned. In the beginning, I was like, yes, this is gonna be great. I'm gonna do all this stuff and da da da. And then I feel like it ended, and I was like, man, I didn't take advantage of that time. But then I was like, well, I didn't take advantage of that time because I had 2 tiny children. I gave birth in the middle of the lockdowns.
Took
So
advantage. Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, so yes, so I didn't do all the normal lockdown things like sourdough and Tiger King.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, I mean it's okay. Anyway,
What was the deep thought? Just
just that like I felt really bad that I didn't take advantage of that time. Like I feel like a lot of people did.
oh
I
okay.
was like, oh my gosh, I wasted that time.
Mm.
And I was like, well, no, I didn't. I was keeping 2 little
Yeah.
people alive during that time.
Sure. Yeah.
I feel a little bit the same way.
So I
Rachel
feel
talks
okay.
about what lockdown was for her, and it sounded
Pretty
awesome.
fun.
Right?
They
Pretty
like
fun.
they golfed every single day and she was just with her family. They played
Ran to our
outside.
pond every day. Went
Yeah.
to parks.
It was like
It was the
time
perfect
didn't
time
exist.
to be on the like on a farm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, it's not what it felt like. Like Trey and I like made twice the videos we normally
Yeah.
made during that time. We doubled down on work, and we did play pickleball a lot at night,
Yeah.
but it definitely didn't feel like I have a break. by any
Yeah,
means.
exactly. And I was anticipating that break that everybody was getting
Yeah.
and complaining about. And I was like, wait, I never got that.
Yeah. I think
That's
Trey and I started Do Less, God Bless during the pandemic, so we added another podcast.
Sure. Yeah.
Wow.
Now that I have so much to talk about, pandemic,
Yeah.
Right.
do another comedy podcast.
Figure it
Sweet.
out.
Okay, last question from Hannah. Best way to encourage your man and build him up? Thanks, ladies.
I'll go
Kath-
for her. Oh, you go. Yep.
Brad, you go first.
Oh.
I don't know. Kathryn, I asked this question to Kathryn. I was reading off some of them earlier, and she had a great answer, and I think she's being coy right now.
Playing
Well,
coy.
Yeah.
You want me to say it or just?
Okay, ask it one more time. What's the wording on it?
Hey guys, my name's Hannah. I'm just looking for the best way to encourage your man and build him up. Thanks, ladies.
I think that's a hard question for us to answer about somebody else's man. Because I'm like, I know how I encourage and build him up, I guess, but everybody's different. And so it's hard to just generalize and be like, well, you should really like cook his favorite dinner once a week. And
It's hard to give general advice. For
Yeah.
somebody else.
yeah, that's what I think.
And my response to that was, "That's a great answer." Is like know your man and
Cater
like
it.
Yeah, cater
Yeah.
to him. There's no perfect answer,
Yeah.
but that's the answer, in my opinion.
What's your answer, Rachel?
Something
Yeah.
specific?
Good luck.
No.
I was going to say something like figure out what they like the best and then do that for them.
Yeah.
Like Jake likes words of affirmation, so
Yeah.
say nice things to him, write him a letter, something like that.
Go on. Yeah.
yeah.
Love a good letter.
Mhm.
That's it.
Yeah. That's
Do whatever
funny.
they like.
Brad is also
That's
words of
specific person.
affirmation.
Well,
Yeah.
Words are the best.
We like words. We've always.
Oh,
what's yours?
a rub on the shoulder. I mean, that feels nice, but what are you saying? I don't know because you didn't use words.
Because you didn't say anything.
Wow.
Oh, the rub on the shoulder. How would you describe it? Well, I'd have to put it into words
Yeah,
first.
it's hard to put into words. Well, then I'm not affirmed.
Oh my gosh.
Kathryn, your quality time.
Probably.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
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 Fun, guys.
It's nice.
Here we are.
Having quality time.
Mhm.
This is quality time.
Yeah.
Quality time.
Give us one more.
Okay. Another question. Didn't have one prepared. Let's see.
What was the bottom one?
Kathryn, what are your top parenting resources?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Lady I really love. Her name is Ginger Hubbard. How's that for a name? She's written a couple books and she has a podcast, and I really love her stuff. She has this one resource that's $5, I think, $7, something like that, on Amazon. It's called Wise Words for Moms, and it's just like different scenarios that you might be dealing with your kid, as far as like lying or lack of self-control or whining or whatever. And she has Bible verses for each one of them and breaks down like how to respond to those situations.
Yeah.
That's a solid resource. Right
Yeah.
It's sweet. It's right next to where
on
we
the
fill
fridge.
up our water bottle.
I know, so I'm always like reviewing while I'm getting my
Oh,
water.
I've seen those.
Yeah. They're great.
Yeah.
I really do love it. Anyway, so she's probably my top one. She's awesome. Ginger Hubbard.
Okay, here we go. Here's a good last one to end on for both of you.
Okay.
From Anon. I don't know why they want to be anonymous, but
Yeah, okay.
favorite mundane daily task.
I
Cricket
don't,
sound
I,
effect.
don't, I don't do this daily, but I really like vacuuming.
Okay.
Or, I do it daily in the sense of I have this little like Swiffer vacuum thing in our kitchen. I do that every day. I like it. It's an easy way to be
like
like, even if the room is a mess, if you've like vacuumed the kitchen, it's like, oh, okay, I feel better about this kitchen.
I think future
That's
life
nice.
changer for me when we do that segment could be a cordless vacuum. So
Yeah.
easy. Zoom, 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 zoom. We're done.
So
You know, it doesn't have to be this whole task. This whole like get the cord out. Oh,
Yes.
well, now I vacuumed half the living room. Now I got to replug somewhere else to vacuum the other half.
Yes.
It's a rigmarole.
It's so much
Who
hullabaloo.
likes
Yeah.
those?
It's a whole big rigmarole.
Rach? What do you think, Coop?
What's your answer over there, Coop? We're waiting.
Freshman, we're waiting.
Yeah, fresh meat.
Love filling up you senior boys' water bottles.
Filling up the senior boys.
That's what happened.
Let's see. Lately, I've been liking doing the dishwasher.
What do you mean by doing the dishwasher?
Doing the dishwasher. I've been running a lot of loads lately.
Yeah.
Normally, I don't need to run it every day. But lately, I have, and it's
Ooh.
fun to wake up and then put it all away.
That's
Because
a
you run
nice
it at
feeling.
night. That's fun.
That's like one of
Nice
Catherine's big things is like do the dishwasher every night because, yeah, it's just nicer in the morning to wake
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
up and a lot of times ours is full, but
Yeah.
just to wake up and it's ready for you.
It's
Yeah.
nice.
And I really appreciate that you do that chore. I've told you before. It's like, that is so nice of you to unload that thing.
Love that thing.
That's nice.
thing.
Also, our dishwasher is about the size of a microwave, so it fills up.
It fills up quick.
ASAP.
Oh, really? It's pretty
Yeah, it
tiny.
feels small.
Interesting.
Or Rachel has the biggest pots in the world. I don't know. They
Reed's
take
got
up
a
a lot.
really big
I think it's-
microwave.
Okay. Feel good?
Feeling good.
Good
Oh,
job,
sweet.
ladies. Thanks for joining.
Sure.
That's been another Ask the Girls. So
Awesome.
leave some affirming comments to them, as
Yes,
you
please.
guys always do on YouTube, Facebook, everything. Let us know what you thought. And we'll get back to the episode with me and Brad. We got a few more things to talk about.
And they're
is this,
good.
Yeah, is this the part where we talked about going back in time?
Yeah,
I think
so.
this is, yeah. All right, you're in for a treat.
Which we kind of are. Here we
Oh,
go.
oh, hit the, go back.
Nice.
All right, thank you, ladies. Oh, what's the clapping one? Yeah. Thank you. They were great. Now just the boys again.
Mm-hmm.
This past week,
Boys only club.
club,
Yeah.
no ladies allowed.
No girls allowed.
The girls-
Bears.
Nice.
No girls allowed.
This past week, the girls went to Barbie.
Mhm.
You were at home with the kids. Peter's home with the kids. Gunner's home with the kids. Hey, I don't have kids, so I can go to Gunner's house.
Yeah.
So me and Harrison and Isaac went over to Gunner's house, played a new board game.
New.
It's fun. Yeah. You
What
don't
is
see
it?
too many new board games. Harrison brought it over. It's something with I don't know what it's called, but it's all male based, like a MAIL.
No girls allowed.
Yeah, the USPS. Like it looks like it's like sponsored by them. It's like all like
Really?
using their like branding and trademarks, everything. Kind of fun.
Interesting. Cool.
But so we had a good time doing that, and then we just kind of like kicked it and just hung out and talked for a long time and had some really fun conversations. One of them was talking about. I'd just be interested to get your thoughts. I was bringing up the idea of like kind of just like mental toughness, and it's been on my mind more recently. And I was trying to talk with Rachel about like how do you like instill that in kids? Like I feel like I was not mentally tough. I wasn't like, I don't know. It took me being out on my own until I was in college to really become this kind of like different type of person, I
Okay.
think. And Harrison and Gunnar seemed to get what I was saying. And we got talking like, how much better of an athlete could you be if you went back into, freshman year of high school right now with the brain you have now, with kind of that mental toughness.
Mm.
And so it was kind of fun to talk about, like, would you even be a better athlete? Would you be worse? And we all agreed unanimously, like, oh yes, I understand work ethic now. I don't just like, I think back in the day, I would just like go through the motions, like,
Yeah.
coach needs me to practice from 4 to 6. Okay, I'll do exactly that.
Yeah.
Okay, this guy who's guarding me all game, I'm not going to try to get any kind of competitive edge on him. I'm just going to kind of play and guard him and just treat it normal.
Yeah.
But it's like now it's like, oh my gosh, I would be so much more aggressive. I would be trying to like get under
That's
his
fun.
skin, maybe frustrate him more, just like do all these sorts of things. And Rachel, interestingly enough, when I got home, I asked her, I was like, how much better of an athlete would you be back in the day? She's like, oh, I'd be worse. I was like, really? She's like, yeah, I think I was already like really mentally tough back then.
Yeah.
She's like, if I went back and did it now, I'd be like, none of this matters.
Really?
I would be a way worse athlete if I went back in
Interesting.
time. So I want to know your thoughts.
Yeah, I was kind of on the side of Rachel. I don't know if completely, but like I feel like I was mentally tough enough, but maybe it was the perspective that I don't have. Like
I did not have that either, for sure.
because I think like if you could look back now and be like, hey, this is the last 3 basketball games you're ever going to play competitively in your entire
It's
life.
going to be very different from this
You
point
should
forward.
try super hard. Like you should care about this,
Mhm.
not because high school basketball is the be all end all, but because you're going to miss it a lot
Yeah.
someday. And so it's like, dude, just cherish this time, like that you're at football practice with your friends. I don't know. I was almost like, I almost took it too seriously, I think, growing up, like high school sports, to where I didn't really have fun with it. Did you have, because I feel like I've heard stories about like you tell like you guys were joking around and stuff.
Yeah, we had a good time.
I just never had, I think I was always our coaches were so mean
Dang.
that like I was so scared that like if I made a joke and the coach was in the wrong mood,
I could get benched.
I don't know if it wasn't about getting benched necessarily. It was more just like I'll have to run for the rest of practice or something.
Yeah.
Like I'll get physically not abused in the sense of like I'm gonna get hit, but like I will get told
Punished.
to run in all my pads like 5 miles today
Yeah.
in 100-degree heat, and I'm like I don't want to do that. I don't want to get on their bad side. So I don't know. That's a fun thought though of like,
It was fun to think through it.
because I definitely did not go like the extra mile by any means. Like I did all the off-season workouts, and I was very scared to like ever go on vacation to miss,
Yeah.
workouts or whatever. But I wasn't like, oh, I'm going to stay one more and do another one. Like push myself that way. It's like, no.
And it's the type of leadership skills I have now. I did
Yeah.
not have those when I was 17. Like my coaches would always ask me like, hey, would love for you to be more of a leader, more of a vocal
Yeah.
leader. And I was like, I just don't have those skills yet.
That's a good word. Just in general, maybe if you're a coach out there, I think I don't know if you and I had those skills back then necessarily, but I think I lacked the confidence more than I lacked the leadership skills with that kind of thing. Like if someone were to say, hey, Brad, I want you to like, I think the coaches were just so negative to me. There was one coach that was positive, and he was my favorite coach.
Gotcha.
And I worked harder for him than I worked for the other guys. The other guys, I would just be like, I want to survive, basically.
Just whatever you say, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Just get me out of here.
I just want to survive and not be noticed by you, basically.
Yeah.
And the one coach, I was like, I want to do really well for you. So it's like, if you're a coach out there, hey, go after these guys that you think are good and be positive to them. I'm a huge fan of the term high challenge, high support. Of
Yeah.
like, hey, challenge the heck out of me. Push me as hard as you want. But as long as you're encouraging me and like making me know that you think I'm good or like that you think I have potential, I don't know.
Yeah,
That's
it's
a
just
fun thing to think
It
about.
was a fun
just the whole thing.
conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah.
So I was thinking about like the way that I've approached golf the last 2 years. Like I go to the range more than I play golf because I'm like obsessed with getting better. It's like
Yeah.
I never, as much as I love sports, I never felt that way about basketball, baseball, football.
Really?
It's like I loved it when I was there. Yeah, practice is awesome. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think about it all the time, but I never like push myself to like, hey, like what could you do? Like, okay, today at practice we're gonna focus on this type of move. You know, it's just like it was
Yeah.
never like
Totally.
focused discipline.
Yeah, it's interesting. And then the deeper side of me is like, am I glad that I wasn't more into it? Like
That's what we were saying too.
You know
It's
what I
like,
mean?
Then maybe I would have played college basketball.
yeah,
and then I would have had a way different experience.
I guarantee you that if you would have tried harder, probably in basketball, you could have gotten good enough to play. Like
But it's like that's probably for the best.
Yeah.
I loved SPU and
Yeah.
not being a college athlete.
not being overly obsessed with everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sports wise, like
It might have
making that
worked
your
out.
life, kind of like Rachel did. You know, like
Totally.
that was her life in college. It was defined by that. So,
It's a good word.
ooh, that's interesting. That's fun to think about all that kind of thing and yeah, go through that. But
So yeah, we talked about that, and then that kind of just to kind of wrap up that conversation led to us talking about like, all right, let's just say going back in time in general. Like, let's say you went back in time like 300 years, 400 years, and everyone knew you were from the future. The burden of having to like tell people what you know is like, oh, I would suck at it. Like, all right, so explain the internet to us.
But
They'd be like, oh my gosh, I don't know. I don't know how it works.
Nate Bargatze has a whole like bit on that.
Oh,
like,
maybe I've heard that before.
because he's like, yeah, it's gonna be crazy. These things, all mobile phones, like, and they're like, whoa, how do they work? He's like, oh, I don't know. There's a satellite up there, I think, and it hits the satellite. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's just like, yeah, it's like, how much could you really contribute to society back then?
Would I even be helpful?
It's like, oh, there's gonna be a better tool for that eventually. FYI.
Hey, you guys should start working on a polio vaccine. Oh, what's polio? Honestly, I don't even know.
Oh, FDR had it, I think. I think it's when you are in a wheelchair. Yeah.
Roosevelt had it. Teddy? I don't.
No.
I don't think so.
Maybe as well, but wasn't as popular for it.
He's not gonna go down in history for it.
Yeah.
Just the
What
little
are
things
presidents?
we know.
Oh, never mind. Just government. Yeah, you guys have government back then, right?
Do you know?
Okay, so like Caesar. Like, think about Caesar, but not as powerful, right? I don't know.
Yeah, it would be so fascinating. Like, what is important? What can you like really like explain to them well? And what are you just like, dang, I am a bad ambassador of the future?
Wow. Yeah. Okay. What if you had, urgent 5 minutes, you get thrown in there. What do you say?
Yeah, what's so important?
I
don't even know
Where
where
do
to
you
start.
start?
I don't
Yeah.
even know where to start.
Avoid Hiroshima in the 40s. Like, get away from there. You know?
That's so funny. Yeah. If you had 5 minutes to go back in time to the founding fathers, what do you say?
Wow.
Yeah, avoid Hiroshima.
I don't know. That Hitler guy is bad. I would say that.
1940s Germany is going to be a rough time.
Right. Pearl Harbor, watch out.
Hawaii?
Sunday, doesn't matter. It's coming.
Hawaii's not that cool until like 1970s or so. I would avoid it before then, just in case.
But that's not the first 5 minutes. I would think all those things, but I wouldn't be like spouting those out first, because I'm like, founding fathers. I don't know.
Yeah, the first thing you say is just things they don't have to even worry about. Screen time and sugar. They're silent killers.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about?
Processed sugar.
Cigarettes, not as cool as you think.
Ben, go out in that thunderstorm. Trust me. Okay.
Ben, you're going to love it.
You're gonna go nuts.
Hey, you know I was making fun of you for always flying your little kites?
Yeah.
Keep going, bud.
Don't forget it.
Keep going. Daylight
can do it.
savings, I'm sure it seems cool now, but in the winter, it's going to suck for us.
Yeah, electricity's gonna blow that out of the water. Don't worry about it.
Not that many people farm anymore.
Yeah, that guy Tom back there that's working in his shed trying to like blow things up and make them electrical. You'll understand. He's gonna do good things.
It'd be such a bad ambassador. Just everything is like, Bitcoin. If you can pass that down to your great grandchildren.
Invest in Yahoo, but don't do it forever. Like, invest in it for a while.
Tom Brady's a good bet.
Yeah.
Most of his Super Bowls, throw some money down on Tom Brady.
Yeah, Michael Jordan never lost a finals, so
if he gets to the finals, you bet on him.
yeah. But don't tell him to bet on himself because I think he got suspended for a year because of that. Just all this stuff, man. Yeah. That'd be a fun comment. Comment below. I mean, people are going to be able to think about it for more than 30 seconds.
While recording a podcast. But yeah, what do you say in that time?
Yeah.
What do they need to know?
Both funny and serious. It doesn't matter either way.
Y2K? Don't even worry about it.
Don't even worry about it.
We got it.
Yeah. Oh, man. That's fun. I love conversations like that. I feel like with Harrison specifically, he just kind of always gets your mind flowing, you know?
Yeah, it was really good. Isaac left by that point, so just me, Harrison, and Gunnar, and talked
Yeah.
for probably an hour and a half, 2 hours about just everything.
Everything.
You know, homosexuality in the church,
Okay.
the sinfulness of marijuana,
Okay.
and then also
Yeah.
founding fathers. You get 5 minutes of founding fathers. We covered
Got 'em.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
Oh, that's
But
interesting.
talked a lot about parenthood too, which is fun because we're all
Yeah.
in kind of 3 different stages:
Yeah.
expecting, 1-year-old,
Right.
0-year-old,
Yeah.
0-year-old,
0-year-old
no children.
in the fetus, in the womb, fetus in the womb, fetus in the womb.
Cynthia.
You guys talk about, I mentioned last week that I think I could name 50 baseball players in 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, that's funny little voice memo you sent me.
So I tried it the other day and did not get 50. I bet I think I got 30. What did I say? 37, something like that.
37 current players.
Yeah. 37 current players. 41, excuse me, 41. But then I messaged all my friends, my Kanakuk friends. I was like, I just did this thing. Like, you guys think you could do it? And everyone's like, no way. Even my friend who's like a genius at baseball was like, no way. I was like, yes, you could, Cookie. We call him the Schwab. Remember the Schwab back
Yeah,
in the
Stump
day?
the Schwab. I
Stump
loved
the Schwab.
it.
Yeah. We talked about, Stump the Schwab, and I was like, Cookie, you're the Schwab of our group. Like,
Yeah.
we could all play you in a trivia game and you would win. He's like, I don't think I could do it. So he did it, and he named like 100 in 7 minutes.
Wow.
So he's like, okay, never mind, I can do it. I was like, do you think you could name 500 in 30 minutes? He's like, I think I can name 500, but I don't know if I can do it in 30 minutes. And so I tried it.
Just by yourself.
Just out of curiosity. Yeah, literally at McLean's one day. Actually, well, the day I saw you.
That was fun.
Yeah, I did it for like 30 minutes right before I had a call. Anyway, and got like 100 some in like 3 minutes, like just rapid fire, and then just went so blank, dude.
Really?
Just ended up with 251 is my total, which is nothing to snub about. But I guarantee you, I know 800 baseball players. You know what I mean?
All right,
Like,
I
in
should
my
do this
brain.
sometime this weekend.
Yeah.
251 in 30 minutes.
Because it's one of those things where it's like, it's the time that it takes, and it's also, just like it's hard to on one like level. I tried to compartmentalize and be like, okay, Atlanta Braves.
Okay, 90s.
But then, Chipper Jones made me think of somebody else, somebody over here. So like, okay, I'm thinking about him. I might as well put Jason Giambi down,
It's like being tasked to just name things. You're like,
Yes.
where do I start naming things?
Totally.
I know a ton of things.
Things that you see outside. And it's like, there are,
Let's start with living things. Okay.
honestly, maybe it should be, we should do it every week. 500, try to name 500 of anything in 30 minutes.
Find a category you can name 500.
And it can be a very broad thing. 500,
words.
no, 500, whatever. I don't know. What things you see outside, or things that are made out of wood, or,
There you go.
I don't know. I don't know what else is.
Things that ever touch your body.
Sure. Yeah. Anything like that. Foods,
Yeah.
Okay. We'll try it.
This
sometime.
week is baseball.
Do
I'll
baseball,
try it
and
sometime.
then we'll report back, and then maybe we'll do another one.
The first 2 players that keep coming to mind, Stan Musial and then Pokey Reese. Are the first 2.
I got Pokey Reese on my list too. I don't know why Pokey Reese is like everyone learns about Pokey Reese in baseball history.
One of those names. Pokey Reese.
Wow, you went back in time, dude. Let me see. I'm gonna pull up mine real quick and see if I can see what my very first guess is, or very first name. Okay. Any guesses?
Babe Ruth.
He's my third.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mickey Mantle.
My second.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shohei Ohtani.
No.
Dang.
He was on there. He didn't come for a while though. I kind of forgot about
Ty
him.
Cobb. Honus Wagner. Satchel
Nope.
Paige.
Nope. Newer, but old still.
George Brett.
Kind of that same age, maybe a little bit older.
Ricky Henderson.
Home run guy.
Home run guy. No, older than George Brett.
Tommy.
I'm going to be all right on
Kind of
this.
say it like an old, like, Jim Tommy.
Hey, Jim Tomey, huh?
Henry, Hank,
Aaron.
Yeah.
Got it.
Aaron, Mantle, Ruth, Bonds, Boggs. Wade Boggs was my 5th pick.
Nice.
Fred McGriff, number 6. Evan Longoria, number 7, dude. Mike Mussina, number 8. Like, it's just like, it is as like stream of consciousness as you can imagine, dude.
I don't think I would have got Mike Mussina. Thanks for that. That's great. He had a good knuckle curve in one of the baseball games I
Yeah,
played
he did.
growing up.
Yeah. He was a good baseball or video game guy.
Dude, knuckle curve never made sense to me.
I don't think it was a real pitch.
I don't know if it is.
Yeah.
Because a knuckleball only works if it's completely knuckling.
Yeah.
Halfway knuckling, it's not a pitch. That's just a meatball.
That's just a really easy thing to hit.
It's a really slow curveball, it sounds like, with not that much spin on it.
Yeah. A knuckle curve.
Dumb pitch.
Unless it just unpredictably moves as a curveball.
Which is what a knuckleball does.
Yeah. I don't know.
I've got beef with knuckle curve.
Anyway, man, I would love to see some of the most random people on your list. I mean, I'm just looking at this list. It is so random.
I'm excited to compare. I want to do this like
yeah,
ASAP.
that's what I told my friends. I was like, I'll do it later tonight when my kids are asleep. And I was like, I can't stop thinking about this. I'm going to do it right now. So
real quick, let's make a list. Brad, name as many of your favorite coffee shops as you can right now.
okay, ready, go. Main Street Roasters, Main Street Roasters, Main Street Roasters, Main Street Roasters, Main Street
I'm going to stop you there. I think that's the list.
Yep.
Good job.
Absolutely, 100%.
Got about 4 of them clicked there.
Yeah, baby.
NatureRoasters.com.
Check them out.
Sponsoring us again. They're the best.
I'm going to go ahead and do blend of the week. It's going to be Miller Blend, the Miller Blend.
Ooh.
Yeah, the Millers are the family, the Christian family who owns it. Wonderful people in Indiana, and my favorite is just my favorite blend out of all the blends, Miller Blend.
It's fun.
So shout out to the Miller Blend. If you've gotten some other kinds from Main Street Roasters, this is my encouragement to specifically try Miller Blend this week
There you go.
from MainStreetRoasters.com.
This is my idea of the week, where
Okay.
I'm going to start pitching Main Street Roasters.
That's the main
business ideas.
ideal.
Main ideal
Mhm.
street roasters.com. Coors Light is great because they do the mountains are blue, the
Yep.
cans are blue.
Sure.
Main Street Roasters. I think you should have mugs to say, hey, the mountains are brown. And when the cup is really hot.
Yeah, they do make mugs that like I don't know if Main Street specifically, but they make mugs like that can show up differently in the heat.
Yeah. So maybe not mountains, but when the beans are brown.
Beans are brown.
Hey, the beans are brown.
Yeah. Hey, beans are brown. You know,
The beans are brown. It's going to be a good brew, good cup. The beans are brown.
beans are brown. Wins are Wednesdays.
So MainStreetRoasters.com, GRKC, 10% off. Go, go, go.
Check it out. You want to do some comments?
Oh, yeah. Comment of the week.
Mine is coming from Rachel Martin, 5718. It's funny they have like the names, like the
I
screen
know,
names
the
now on
usernames.
YouTube. I don't love it.
Me neither.
I bet her name's Rachel Martin though. Hello, Jake and Brad. As a fellow Pennsylvanian, I thoroughly enjoyed this episode and laughed quite a bit. I stumbled upon your podcast as I was searching for a new one to listen to because the one I was listening to previously had ended.
Oh.
I haven't stopped listening since. I hope you never stop the pod. Thank you for all you do and your love for Jesus.
Rachel Martin. My comment of the week is the comment directly above that.
Okay.
How fun. This is from last Wednesday's episode, I
Uh-huh.
believe. This is from Zoe Taylor. Mediocre life update is the equivalent to a woman texting her husband the play-by-play of her day. He may wonder why he needs every detail, but at the end,
It's endearing.
end of it, it's endearing.
Yeah.
Okay,
At the end of the,
it's endearing.
yeah.
So yeah, that's a fun comparison.
Yeah.
These little details. Hey, got the windows down. Fun.
Fun. That's great.
That's cool.
Awesome.
So yeah, thanks for enjoying Mediocre Life Update, Zoe, and thank you guys for listening to all of this episode.
Mhm.
Because guess what? You're at the end of it. This is it.
Look up, ghosties. You're in the end zone.
You're in the end zone. Look up, look down, ghosties. Are you wearing Rowback?
RHOBACK.com.
But the promo code is GRKC20 because you get 20% off. So go
Yes.
check that out.
Please.
Also come to Grandezvous, guys. The wedding video might get shown there. That's pretty fun.
That's a new development.
We're still selling tickets. Tickets are still available.
Yep.
So come join us. Weekend full of memories. Never gonna do it again.
Not called Grandezvous, I'll tell you that, right?
This is your only time.
Absolutely.
Rock 'em.
Ragball. All right. We good this week?
Cool.
Everybody, love you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We'll see you Monday.
See you Monday. Bye-bye.
Ghostrunners Podcast. Every Monday.